Boom. Good morning, everybody. In every sense of the word. I'm good to go whenever you guys are. No rush, of course, but good luck, gentlemen. Looks like they'll just get started right away. We're here for the last two matches of the One Pocket tournament for the Chuck Markulis Memorial event here in Sacramento, California at Hard Times. It was $2,500 added. Top prize for this one, I think, $1,700 or $1,800. This is the semifinal, so the loser here takes third place. Eitan Mizrahi has been making a tear up the one-loss side. Beat Adrian last night 2-0. And just kind of overhearing what they were talking about this morning, it sounds like Eitan essentially sent the balls up table. And he said Adrian sold out a bank with like every single shot. So kids still got to learn that side of the game. But, you know, negotiating the stack, if you leave the kid a shot, he just gets out. So that's what he tried to avoid the whole match, it sounds like. Looks like Steve won the lag here. Steve Hausch, the roofer. This is Eitan, by the way. Ooh, sorry, we're getting a little bit of lag here. Hopefully that resolves pretty quickly. There's Eitan. There's Steve, the roofer. We are back, baby. Good morning, Ike. Coming in with the first break. There's no one else in the room right now, guys. It is just the three of us. We opened up early for these guys. Carlos is out front cleaning up. It looks like Q Repair, I forget the gentleman's name, is here. And then Martin is here to get the bar open and ready. But other than that, these are the only people in the room. And wouldn't you know it, Melina Mike isn't even here yet. Shocker. All right, opening break. We're racing two because this is the one-loss side. Eitan checking the rack out to make sure nothing's dead or nothing easy to move to his side while playing safe in the stack. I got to click a few buttons on YouTube. One moment. Morning, Nate. I'll be away pretty much all day. Maybe back tonight. Good luck. Have fun. That's what we like to hear. Thank you for stopping by and letting us know, because we would have been wondering. Nate. Morning, Flip. It will not be RBP in the final. Adrian is out. Oh, are you talking about for the 9-ball? Decent chance of that. Kid is playing some pretty stellar 9-ball these days. Especially one on the spot. He knows how to control the one. Oh, he did have a dead one. Wow, what a shot from Eitan. Cue ball a little unlucky and doubled up on the 6, so he can't cut the 6 in and like roll into the stack or anything like that. And look at the stack opening up on Steve's side. This is problems for Eitan. He's got to just move the 4 out. I think he's just got to send the 4 up this way and send the cue ball down underneath the 15. I mean, shooting at this ball is treacherous, especially this early in the morning. Woo. Woo. See what he thinks. See what he thinks. He's just looking to find a safe space, it looks like, which I'm not surprised by. Oh my God, he is looking at the 14. Nervy shot. Early in the morning. It's 9:30 over here, man. It is 9:30. Turn music down just a touch. Doesn't find the pocket, so Steve's going to have an opening to run potentially 8 balls here. Let's see if Steve's early morning stroke is up to the task. Good morning, Michael Robinson and chat. And Steve overcuts the ball. Did he leave the 3-10 dead? If he did, and Eitan can cut this 12 into the 10, I mean into the 3, rather, he's off to the races. They're talking about something right now. I don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, they're talking about how early it is. Aton apparently doesn't have a shot. 310, so he just deals with the ball close to Steve's pocket. Tries to nudge him up on the back of the 4. Cue ball's a little loose too. You'd think later in the day he'd have that ball frozen to the 4. Am I gonna play the 9 ball? You're on the fence. I don't know. We'll see what Mike says when he gets here. If I can get coverage in the booth, I'll probably play. Pretty decent shot. He left to look at the 3 ball, but I don't think you can do anything with it. It's too much traffic, and it's really kissy, I think. Oh, Steve left his 8 ball in the bucket. Are they open yet so we can watch, or not yet? Not yet. I think they were planning to open the doors at 10 or 10:30. I can't remember. I think 10. Ooh, that's a scratch there, bud. Got the 12 close, huh? We already saw Steve miss an easy shot on the 8 ball, too, so let's see if he can sort it out. Answer, yes. Thank God for new cloth, Steve is thinking. That wouldn't have gone a month ago. Don just hoping for a chance at this point. Oops. Oscar won the hot seat last night, yeah. If Steve makes this ball and doesn't tie things up when he hits the 3, he's got a good chance to get out. The 1 plays, the 2 plays. Yeah, he needs the 7, the 2, and the 1. He might even be able to draw back to the 3. Nah, he's got a pretty severe angle, and the 7's close to the rail, so I don't think you can come straight back. But probably play for the 2 or the 1, yeah. And now, if the angle goes into the 3, you probably play the 1 first. The cue ball's going into the 3, you know what I mean? But if the cue ball could clear the 3, you probably play the 2 first and then go 1 rail back up to the 1. But this is a pretty nice angle to get a look at the 2 at least. Cue ball would be the last ball unless he gets hooked. Oof! Stops in the nick of time. Are there any putts players in the tournament this weekend? I'm sure there's a bunch, Russ. Let me look through that list. And he's out. So Steve can run 7 balls at 9:30 a.m. This is a race to 2, guys. This might be a quick one. If we don't have anything immediately, we might just end it. Depends on how fast these next 2 games go. Or, you know, Steve wins this game. Let's see, players list. Adam Stickles, that's a putts player. Billy Burgess. I'll count Corey Buchanan as a putts player, even though he didn't play this session. Eric Grubbs. Jeremy Long is on the player list, by the way, for today. So Jeremy Long will be here to play 9 ball. Who else we got here? Oh, wow, that's interesting. That's it. I don't see any other putts players. I thought there'd be a few more than that. Morning, NJ Pool player. Aton's just trying to move this 8 out and maybe put the cue ball in the stack. Yeah, didn't catch it thin enough. He's going to leave a bank here. Maybe not. He gets it tied up with the 7 ball. Pretty fortunate there. Usually, when you play that shot, you're trying to catch the ball thin and maybe even send the 8 up this way, but the cue ball comes off of the ball and rides up this way. But he ended up hitting it pretty thick and getting fairly fortunate not to leave a bank. Virgil's got family plans. Can understand that. Memorial Day weekend. Hey, I'm off work on Monday. I am off work on Monday. I'm excited for that. Aton's in a pickle here. Can't get to the short rail to kick it out. It's like short rail. Maybe he can twist it, but actually he might even be able to bank it back to his side because he can only hit it thin, it looks like. Oh, he really got into that ball. That's a nice shot. Look at his cue ball, too. Wow. Aton is moving good. Looks like the kick is really the only option here. I don't know if you can thin a ball. Yeah, it looks like the kick is the only option, and you're kind of okay with taking a foul as long as you don't sell out a bank on the 7. The 11 and the 8 really aren't options for a bank, so even though the 11 is technically playable, it's such a touchy bank that if you nick the 8 ball at speed, you're going to leave yourself nothing. So, yeah, he does just take a foul. The 11 ball's playable from here, but I don't know if anyone's ever shooting that shot. You might shoot the bank on the 7, put the cue ball way up table. But he's looking at the bank right now on the 7. It's playable. Oh, man, this is... You got to hit this ball choice. It's a small rail to hit up there. He's got like a 1.5 ball width. Basically smaller than a pocket to hit with the 11 ball to not nick the 8 on the way up. And he's going to have to hit this with speed because he wants to twist it. Oh, that's a great shot. That's a great shot, Aton. Wow. Tries to kiss the stack open instead of just stunning across for the 7. Doesn't work out for him. Luckily enough, though, he only moved 1 ball to Steve's side. That's pretty fortunate, especially going into the stack that hard. So considering that he's got no shot here, you know, he didn't sell out a ton or give Steve too much to work with. Trying to see if this 5 ball is going to kiss off and open up another ball to his hole, I'm assuming. He wants it to miss the 7, I think, so he can have a ball above and a ball below. It would be nice, like, if the 5 ball kisses out this way, and you could have a ball here and protect all 3 of these. It'd be, like, deadly. But that's, like, he's so close to the stack. How's he going to get that much movement without fouling and keeping all balls protected? That's if... He must have a gap here. What's going on? That's no good. Tied up the 7. He tied up the 7 and basically gave Steve more places to play safe. Oh, nice. The ball that he spots kind of locks Steve up a little bit more. Steve trying to find out if he can push through the 4 ball and get on the other side of that wall of balls there. The 9 ball draw out yet? No, I think they're closing signups at 10:30. I'm training with Alex Laley this week. Is he in the tournament? I don't think so. I don't think he's coming out until after the weekend. Let's see if that's on, or if his name is on the players list. I don't think it's on there. No, it's not on there. He does push through the wall of balls, but I think Aton's got to shoot this 8 ball here. If there's no bank on these balls down table, I think you got to shoot the 8 because you're only selling out the 15, and it's really difficult to get position on more than 1 ball after that. Unless he sees a bank in these 4 balls sitting right here that he can work with and move the cue ball. He's looking at where he wants to leave him with the 8 ball. He just walked up here looking at this area of the table, just kind of checking out this shot from that perspective. Like, yeah, you're giving up the 15 ball, but if you make the ball, you're getting so much out of it, and if you miss it and you give up the 15, you're not really giving up that much. I think you got to go. Fairly straight on the 15 as well, so it's like, yeah, Steve can just, all he can get is the 1 ball that he owes, and then make a move. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. What's up, Mark Barnum? What's up, Edie? What's up, Frank? Ed Buds? So what move does he go with? Did he even get to the 8? I don't think he even got to the 8. If he can't do anything about the 8 ball right here, Steve's in trouble. If he can kick behind it, it's good. Because kicking behind it, you probably don't scratch. You might not get a rail, but at the same time, you're probably going to tie up all those balls that go to Aton's hole right now. Good morning, Aaron Taylor. So he does kick. Oh, he went aggressive with the speed to try to move something to his side, and it's going to cost him another scratch. What's up with Buffaloes? They streaming? They don't start till 10, man. 10 Pacific. And it's pay-per-view. Morning, Steve. There we go. There he is, boys and girls. Everybody's here. Brought the whole fam. Corporal McNasty, dude, I got 8 hours of sleep last night. It was awesome. Maybe 7. I feel really good today. Like, really good. Yesterday, I was in a bad way when I woke up. Oh, my God. So maybe just because I felt so bad yesterday, feeling normal today feels really, really, really good. Morning, Ryan Hill. Good shot, Aton. Good shot. He should get, well, definitely all 4 of these. You can roll through and nudge the 1 a little bit here to control the cue ball. You just don't want to hit it too hard because then the 1 ball might pop up so high that you can't make the shot. But if he leaves the cue ball on the short rail, he has insurance in the 5 ball for the bank. Yeah, it's a good shot. Now you probably just make the 1 and 9 and then bank the 5 and call it a day. Ooh, he tried to miss it. Tried to miss it. He can't believe he made that ball. He's walking away like looking at the sky right now. And now he's laughing. That's what pool feels like, guys. That's what pool feels like. When the game looks so simple, it's like little things can happen, man, that are just like so annoying. Didn't get low enough here. Didn't get low enough. This ball doesn't bank now. Maybe you can miss the kiss, actually. With stun and a little bit of outside, you might be able to miss the kiss here, but you probably end up throwing the 5 up away from the short rail. He's following this ball. What the heck? What the heck was that? Steve takes a foul to protect the 5. That's interesting. Move the 5 out with the 2. Keep the cue ball in the stack, probably. No. Oh, man. Or did Steve scratch? What happened in the last shot? Aton spelled backwards is Nate. No way. I didn't realize. That's hilarious. I mean, I'm sure he knows that. Here he goes. Steve needs them all +1.
I'm not going to say that I'm perfect. I know pretty well.
I'm not sure what they're talking about. I tried to turn it up, but I don't want them to hear me turning it up. You know what? I could get rid of my noise gate on my, so you guys can hear more of what they're saying. Just because there's no one else in the room and they're not playing music at the moment. I'm going to do that. Steve's going to give that game. Where's my audio filter? There we go. You should be able to hear a little bit more of what they're saying out there if they talk. The balls are breaking open so weird right now. Like, the fact that they're racking and only breaking open like 3 balls. All week they've been breaking open like 10 balls. So something's happening with the table. Oh, Steve found a dead one. Ball number 1. Here comes the riffraff. Here comes everybody. Chris Constantine, John Corvo, Oscar Dominguez, Desiree Dominguez. Ooh, that's a nice shot from Steve. Moves the 4 ball into a place where he can get to the 13. 2 balls playable from a small window on the table. I'm assuming he's going for the 13 next. Probably get high on the 13 ball. Didn't get around it. Oh, he barely got around it. Nice shot. Gets high on the 13. Plenty of options here. Plenty of options. You just have to hit the ball good. Good shot. I think he got there. And I think he's got an angle to slide up to the 12. If he makes these 2 balls, it's basically impossible for Eitan to win this game. Double or extended finals? Extended finals. They always do an extended finals. Apparently he had to twist the ball. Oops, I'm moving that early. He's got 5 there. Down, bow, 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 bow. Does anyone know if there's a player list posted online anywhere? Are you talking about for the 9 ball? It is on the Facebook page for Hard Times. 1 second, Mike is calling me. All right, we back. So Steve ends up with 6. And Aton ends up with a problem. Yeah, you just got to try to put him in the stack, right? You just got to try to thin off the 2, put him in the stack. Or the 8. I'm talking about Frank. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh, he tried to kick the ball in. It turned out like not absolutely terrible. But if the 8 and 10 are tied up, nah, you probably end up leaving a shot on the 7 ball if you go after this bank and try to get position on the 12. But it's there. Yeah, with that big of a lead, though, you're never gonna gamble. Is Savannah coming? She's on the list. But then again, the entry fee was only $80, so I wouldn't be surprised if, they chucked the 80 in there and they were like, we're not gonna make it. But it is 5K added. I think he just sold out the game. If this 1 ball goes. I mean, the 7 definitely goes. 7's safer. Who I think will be in the finals of the 9 ball? Oscar and Nick. Or Nick and Adrian, or Oscar and Adrian, or... There's about 5 names. No Francis, though. Can't believe he didn't shoot the 7 ball bank right there. I would love to learn the thought process behind that, because I know it's smarter than what I would have done. That 7 ball bank looked really good. Nicely placed 9 ball. Nicely placed cue ball, keeping Steve off the win. And Steve just baiting Aton. Can't shoot at that ball, Aton. He's shooting at the ball. And this is why you can't shoot at that ball. Look at your cue ball. Like, so much of that ball, that cue ball's path, left an easy shot, right? All the way through here, he's got a shot. Down here, he's got a shot. Or even if he came up here, I think he came up here. Now he's got a shot. It's like... One bank to make it to the finals. The one pocket is almost over. This is semifinals and finals. Then they're going to play 9-ball all day today and tomorrow. And there it is. Steve Hausch and Oscar Dominguez in the one pocket final. Good tournament from Aton. Makes it Hill in the semifinal. Room starting to fill up. We'll see how long it takes them to get rolling for the final. But that's going to be a race to 4 or 5. Let me see. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just going to put 3 here for now.
So now there's no way for me to get over here to get. Well, yeah. Well, I had to be able to move it down. Okay. Yeah. But what happened was after the first shot, there was a ball here. So how can I get?
Anyone over here?
I could never get on that side. It was hanging to here. You know what I mean? It was going to here, but I couldn't get on the right angle because there was no.
Melm. Adrian, Jeremy, and Nick DeLeon, especially in this format. We're playing one on the spot template rack. Looks like they just posted a new video about their raffle here that they're holding for the tournament. If you guys want to see that, go to Facebook. Hard Times Billiards. Actually, window's open. Let's go watch it together. Where is YouTube? There we go.
What's up, everybody? Today, day number 1 of the 9-ball. We got the raffle going on. $10 a ticket, 7 tickets for 20.
No, for 50.
For 50, excuse me. And 20 tickets for 100.
5 winners.
5 winners. Set of balls, case, winner's choice, breaking. That's the nuts.
One pocket finish today.
One pocket fishes today. I'm in the finals, actually. I don't know how.
So.
They were nice to me. So,
Oh,
go ahead
yeah.
and post up.
Oh,
what's up,
yeah.
everybody? Today,
Well, there you go, guys. If you want to check that out, get in touch with Molina Mike on Facebook. You know the drill. You've seen those things going on before. All right. I'm going to leave you guys like this for a minute until they start the final. I guess I'll put the final scoreboard on the screen. What the heck? Oh. What am I doing? There we go. And then I'll do this. Okay, I'll be back.
You kind of did.
Guys, I just got updated. The one pocket final is going to happen at 2 p.m. Pacific. Okay, so and then the 9 ball is not going to start till noon, I believe. So we're going to end the stream for now. You guys got to see the semifinal. I'm going to go hit some balls and hang out, and then we'll go live at noon for the beginning of the 9 ball. Yeah, we'll see you guys soon.